Start. Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz, manager of the FC Slovan Rosic Club, and our owner is here today with me. He asked me to speak to you about some of the rumors going around in the media about the dire circumstances of our finances. I'm here to tell you that nothing's further from the truth. You may have heard that we're over £100,000 in debt, that we're bringing in less than £5,000 a month but spending more than £30,000, and that our monthly income can't even meet the monthly payments for our interest on our debt. Nothing is further from the truth. Our financial future here at FC Slovan Rosic couldn't be rosier. Matter of fact, I'm here to share with you a couple of facts about our future. Did you know that season ticket sales this year are up more than 50%? Attendance for our home matches is also up more than 50%. And for the first time ever, traveling fans to one of our away matches hit double digits. So yeah, things are looking pretty good here. Now, you may be wondering, well, why are you working behind a cardboard box? Or what happened to your electricity and central heating? Well, here at FC Slovan Rosic, we embrace the Japanese philosophy of zeitaku wa teki, which means extravagance is the enemy. We believe that hardship, like no furniture, only brings more success and makes us stronger. Working without electricity and lighting makes us work for the vision for our future even more. And no central heating only causes us to fire up our hearts for the future of this club. So yeah, things couldn't be better here for us at Slovan Rosic. As a matter of fact, we have a new promotion this week. Come on down and watch a match. And before the match, if you bring a ball, we'll give it back to you at the end of the match and even sign it for you. Yes, be sure to bring a Sharpie too. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Walkabout Europe. I'm Zilla Blitz. And yes, we are still at Slovan Rosic. If you saw the previous episode where we were outshot 30-0 and lost 1-0 in our season opener, and I did mention that, yeah, maybe it's time to take one of those 2 job offers from Slovakia, I kind of paused and I thought for a second and I said, you know, that league in Slovakian third tier is 100 places lower on the FIFA rankings than where we currently are. We got 3 weeks before our next match and we got money that we can try to bring in some better players. We're going to keep going here and see what we can do. And things have gotten a little bit better. We brought in a ton of players. I won't go talk through them now because there's like 10 players. That's way too much into the weeds. We'll talk about a couple of them before we start our match. But I'm pretty excited about some of the new players we've got in, and it's paying off. Our next match, which was 3 weeks after the previous episode, we won 3-0 with this striker we brought in, Wojtek Patrak, getting a brace. So we got 3 points. Check it out. We then we won one and lost one in the MOL Cup, playing teams in the tier below us to get knocked out of that. That's a little bit disappointing. But in the league, we picked up a draw and we picked up 2 more victories in our last 2 matches. With Tomek, the guy we were wondering could he score and play at this level, getting a hat trick to lead us to a victory in one of these matches. So the end result is now we're at the end of September. When we last were here, it was July. So it's about more than 2 months later. We're at the end of September. And if we look at the table, check it. We're in 4th place. And we have a match in hand over some of the clubs that are around us. So we've been doing okay. Now, there are some considerations here. Okay. First of all, on a good side, the team that we lost to in our opener is currently in 1st place. This Usni Nad Labam is in 1st place, having won 5 and drawn 1. So they are apparently a pretty good team for this level. We didn't know that at the time, so that's good to know, right? But unfortunately, the teams we've been playing against in our other matches are teams in the bottom half of the league. So we've been doing okay against teams in the bottom half of the level. We've only really played one team in the top half of the league, of the table here. So good and bad, right? Now, today's match we'll face is against Grafin Vlasim, who currently sit 10th, 11th in the league. So maybe we can pick up some more points here. We'll see. Now, there's some other considerations here I want to say. I promised that I wanted to show everybody, because our club is being totally transparent with our finances. We're going to take an in-depth look now at our club finances, because our club finances, we want to be transparent, and we want to totally want to convince you that everything is okay. So let's dig in and take a look at the financial numbers. There we go. Okay, moving right along, let's take a look at the club vision, because things are going actually okay here. We got a B plus The board are very pleased with the overall leadership of the team. They like our kind of style of football. They're pleased that we got to the ML Cup second round. We passed that requirement. That's what we had to get to. And then they're pleased with our position in the league because we're supposed to fight bravely against relegation. Now, the one that's down here that I'm working on is it says repair the club's financial damage. I don't know what they're talking about with financial damage, but it says we are very disappointed with your role in working to improve the club's financial situation. So I have promised to make a few public service announcements on behalf of the club and then be very transparent with our financial information in terms of helping clubs. So I'm hoping they'll think better of me in that regard. I'm really trying here. But I think that's about it for now in terms of things that I wanted to show you. And now that we're totally on board with the financial status of the club, let us move right into our team selection and get our match started for today. I'm hopeful we can pick up some points, but there's a little bit of a complication. There was a U19 match yesterday and I screwed up something and like half of our starters played in that match. And so I've got to kind of pull some team together. We're not going to be at 100% today because a lot of our players are kind of tired from yesterday, so I'm not starting them. So I kind of screwed up there. I'm not quite sure how that happened. But anyway, here is we're continuing to use this 4-3-1-2 asymmetric formation. We have attacking winger on the right and a more conservative winger on the left, although we do have an option to push them up and go into a 4-2-4. It's been working, so we're sticking with it and stuff like that. I have a couple of things that I wanted to talk about in terms of people, because I mentioned we signed a lot of people. Yes, here's one. Actually, he just popped up. We talked about this guy last time, Michal Vanek, the guy with the bravery of one who won't stand in the wall when we're trying to block free kicks. Not doing very well. 5 matches played so far, 6.6 rating. I don't quite know what's wrong with the guy. He does have that inconsistency rating. He's not starting today because for whatever reason he's tired today, but he didn't play yesterday, so I don't know why he's tired. But anyway, yeah, he's not playing today. He's on the bench. We may see him later. Instead, we're playing our captain, Sedlacek, in attacking central midfielder there. Now, I signed a couple of defenders. This guy, Mali, he's 34 years old. I don't know what I was thinking, and he's not doing very well. So I got another guy. I looked at probably, seriously, I think in the past, because we've had like 2 months, I'm bringing in trialists all the time, I probably looked at 200 central defenders, and I just couldn't find one that I was even remotely happy with. But finally, this guy, Josip Ivelic, came in. Heading of 12, marking of 13, tackling of 14, determination of 16, jumping reach of 15, aggression of 15, pretty decent mentals. I don't like the pace of 8 for a central defender, so that's a little bit shaky there, and strength of 5. Okay, but there's nobody perfect at this level, right? So we got him in the weight room. We're tossing him in the weight room whenever we can, and I think we can live with the pace of 8. But looking pretty good. He played in his first match for us, and he scored a goal in our 3-2 win, 7.20 rating so far. We're paying him a lot. £475 per week is a lot for one of our players right now. We've only got 2 players, I think, that are over 3 players that are over 200. So I'm pretty excited about this guy. He will not start today because he was one of the guys we accidentally played yesterday, although I'll probably bring him in the second half. Got a winger out here, Simacek. Acceleration of 14, pace of 14, crossing of 10, determination of 17. Again, looking for numbers like a really important. So right winger, speedy with good determination, can cross the ball. I mean, that's it. If we got that, I'm taking the guy. So he's played really well. I think he scored a couple of goals and is looking really good. Here's one of the striker I mentioned, Wojtek Patrak, 3 appearances so far, 3 goals. Acceleration, agility, balance, and pace, all 14. Dribbling of 12, finishing of 8. So in other numbers, composure and decisions, okay. He's looked really good. He got hurt and is just back today to play in today's match. Pretty excited about him. And then this other striker we just picked up, who played again yesterday, got exhausted, so I can't play him today. Simon Schwasitz, the man with 7 consonants and 1 vowel in his last name. Acceleration of 13, jumping reach of 14, pace of 14, heading of 14, dribbling of 14, finishing of 13. Pretty excited about this guy. He came in, subbed in the last match and scored a goal in our 3-2 win. He will probably sub in today, except he's pretty tired from yesterday's match. Tomek as well, one of our stars from last year, was saying, could he play at the level up here? So far, 3 appearances, 3 goals. He got a hat trick in that one match where he filled in there. So yeah, things have been a little bit promising. I don't know if it's all going to fall apart or we kind of actually got something. It's too early in the season to tell. But let's jump in now. That's enough about talking about new players. And let's get this match started. So I'm just going to check a couple things here and then we'll see you back out on the pitch. Alrighty, we are underway. Now, I'm not so confident in today's match just because we don't really have a lot of our starters in. I feel like we're kind of got a patched together lineup here. But so far, our highlight, Kohot, one of our new left wingers out on the left side, gives up the ball and allows Graffi to break, running right through our squad here. This is bad, but Valasic, our outstanding goalkeeper. I was thinking about starting a new goalkeeper, but after that performance where he 30 shots and only one went in, I've kind of left him in place, and we really haven't picked up another goalkeeper. I just haven't seen someone I like better. But I think I've probably brought in, I'm going to say 400 trialists and scouting players all over the place over the past 2.5 months, because we've had a lot of time. This is one of those seasons, let's shout here and do encourage, because our lads need a lot of encouragement. These are one of these seasons where there's only 26 matches, so there's not a ton of time. So, whoops, we got a yellow card here. I'm watching for these now. Remember, we got a yellow card in that match too, right? Player instructions, ease off tackles. Football Manager 21, you can't fool me now. I'm watching for you, sneaking these yellow cards by me. 24 minutes in, not much going on. By the way, we're leading the league in goals so far. And our defense is like mid-table. So, offensively, we've been doing okay here. Wow, as I say, do we have any shots? We have 2 shots. They have 1 shot. And our mentality's positive on the road. I wonder if we actually want to go balanced. Now, how are we doing? Alex Cahoot out on the left side is not doing very well. Let's encourage again. Let's try that there. Oh, corner for us. We don't have anybody in good for corners. Oh, Mali, the guy I was just deriding beforehand, smashes in a header. He is the only center back. Ivelic is really good at headers. He scored off a header in the corner in our last match. The guy was telling you, really good. Mali is good at headers as well. And that, though, is his first goal of the season. And we are up 1-0 just after we encourage people. Uh-oh, another highlight. Patrak fires it in. That feels like the fake highlight before they set you up for a devastating breakaway. Chipped in. Uh-oh. Graffi trying to respond here. Oh, they left our midfielder in the lurch. But I'm pretty... I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that I'm confident Valasic can handle those. But, oh, that's not very good. Come on, boys. We don't want to just give it to him. I wonder if we should start playing out from the back. Storchi up front. Oh, they give us the ball. Whose highlight is this? To Tomek. Tomek. Back to Ibrahim. Over the top. Sedlacek is in. Oh, and he fires in. He's onside. 2-0. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at his pass. I'm really excited about this left back, Ibrahim. He's got a lot of good things. He's way too good for this level. We got him early on, and for whatever reason, so like last year with FM20, I couldn't find a left back in England. They're all in the Czech Republic. Seriously, if you're playing in the lower leagues of England, you want to look for your left backs in the Czech Republic. At one point, I had like 5 in the team because my gut reaction after last year is just if I see a good left back, is just to sign him. And so I was doing that before I realized we had like a half dozen left backs. I did that last year when they weren't costing us anything. So they're all here in the Czech Republic, and he's one of them. I'm pretty excited about him. Let's go to the dressing room. Gosh, that's good. Now, I noticed that our center back here, Stefan Wasserbauer, is running out of gas and not playing very well. So we might bring in Ivelic there to replace him. Should we go to the first half means nothing if we don't keep it going in the second half? Don't let your focus waver whatsoever. I'm not sure we're mentally there yet as a team, but let's try it. Oop, Michael Mali demotivated. But I think we can do this. Pump fists. There's a lot more to come from him. He's still demotivated. Damn it. Totally screwed that up. Okay, attackers, pump fists. There's a lot more to come for you. Everybody's super excited except for Mali. I wish you could just go up to him and say, dude, just get your act together here. Let's start the second half, though. I don't really feel the need to change much at this moment. Cahoot struggling out on the left-hand side. But, come on, Mali. Get it together, lad. You can do it. I believe in you. Listen to him. He's got the red frowny face and he's unmotivated. Come on, man. You can do it. You're great. You're awesome. Do I take him out if he's unmotivated, or do I take out the... we'll find out here. I feel like this is going to be messing with Mali. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that's not good. Second yellow card. God, so 2 episodes, 2 red cards. We got 35 minutes to go, and we got to sort this out here. Okay. They're going to show us the thing here, right? And it's a free kick in a dangerous spot. Okay, I'm going to think for a second and figure out what we're going to do, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I think I've figured out what we're going to do. We're going to make Patrak a poacher. We're going to take Tomek, pull him back here, And then we're going to replace him with Ivalic, our center back. We're going to move Ivalic to the left because he likes the left-hand side. We're going to make them both central defenders defend. Central defenders defend. That's fine. We're going to move Simicek back as a winger support because he can play there. And we're going to put Patrak in the middle. And then instead of going positive, we're going to go balanced. And out of possession, let's move our lines. No, not that way. Lower. Not much lower. Don't want to go too hyper defensive. Let's go lower, and then let's, in possession, one more thing, let's hit the ball. Nope, in transition, that's what we want. Distribute over opposition defense. In possession, let's try to pass into space and see, let's go a little bit more direct and see if we can get them to be a little bit aggressive, and then maybe we can sneak Patrak in as a poacher for a goal behind them, and we're going to play defensive. I think that's the best we can do, right? So let's confirm these changes here. They got a free... Oh, nothing amounted from that free kick. Good. Highlight to someone. Kohot. We probably want to slow the match down too, right? I feel like this is dangerous. We don't want highlights at all, right? We just want to kill this match. Kohot cuts in. Oh, Patrak in front. Ooh. A third goal would have made me feel a lot better. Now, we do have something wrong, I noticed, with our in front, tipped in. Kosel, feed it out wide. Okay, what's going on? Nothing. Nothing is good. Another free kick for us. Kohot from out wide. Oh, it broke free. Shoot it. Do something. What's going on? Oh, did it hit the bar? Gosh, since we've gone to this formation, we've had some highlights down here. XG is about the same. Let's kind of go 65 minutes here. That's fine. Come on, boys. And we should make some subs here pretty soon, too. 70 minutes. Let's just slow it down a little bit when we got it. Let's waste a little bit of time, tie our shoes and stuff like that. And do we want to make any subs? I'm going to think for a second and think about whether we want to make any subs. Okay, so after thinking about this for a while, the only change I'm making is asking Kusal here to play a more defensive role at central midfielder. He's not playing well in a supportive role as this. And we're just slowing the game out a little bit because I don't see substitutions that really can help improve what we're doing. 75. Just, this feels like it's where it becomes a match now. Chipped out, though. Sedlacek breaking. Can our counter do it? Fires it forward over the top. Patrak gets in behind. Shot's blocked. Damn it. Okay, and the highlight kills out, though. We'll take a highlight that dies out like that. My sound is clipping in and out, too, here. This is kind of 80 minutes, and Kohot on the left side is completely gassed. So let's see if we can make a substitution here. I'm going to think again momentarily. We'll be right back. Okay, so we got an answer. We're going to bring in our new striker, Chwajits, the man with 7 consonants and 1 vowel. We're going to make him a poacher attack instead of Patrak, who has run out of gas. So we're going to try to be a little bold here and go over the top and finish this off. I don't have substitutions I can bring on the right and left wings that are tired. 85. Let's kill this out. Oh, are we slowing things really down here now? Waste time completely. Let's go. Would love to come out of this one with 3 points. My figuring is generally that if we can stay up, we've had a successful season. So, we got it. Can I bring in some sub here just to kill some more time? Let's do that. Let's bring in Beltran for Sedlacek, who's out of gas. No. Yeah, I want to leave in Kohot because he's defensive. So Beltran for Sedlacek, and we'll just do that. That's a kind of a killing time substitution. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Ruh-roh. Cleared it away. Chajwitz, our striker. There's nobody there. They moved everybody up. Chajwitz, score for us. Make it go in. Oh, Chajwitz. Gosh, I pumped you up as being so awesome, and you just did that. They're playing it out of the back with only 20 seconds to go or so. Zinahasovic. Some of these names are really fun. He's going the whole length here. Uh-oh, playing it out. Come on, kill us off, boys. Yes! Oh! That was nip and tuck. But we did get them on XG too, 1.1 to 0.9, even though we lost another player to our red card. Let's go to the dressing room. That was really special, lads. Let's do outstretched arms, right? Outstretched Arms. That was, I really like, by the way, if you haven't seen JDFM's series called The Godfather, he goes through, it's like watching aerobics and talking about he just cracks me up when he does it. I'll put the link down below. Great series to go check out. And looking inspired and motivated with our arms raised up here. That is fantastic. Let's see a look how this looks. Let's continue on. We are 5 unbeaten. Sitting in third place now on the left-hand side. We're 3 points behind the leaders. Down by 1 goal and goal differential to second place. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say the top 2 teams get promoted, but that would be getting way ahead of ourselves. Because again, we're playing the teams in the bottom half of the division. I'll keep repeating that. But that brings us to the end today. Another unexpected win. Oh, I did see. It's kind of odd. One last thing before we go here. If I look here for overall and media prediction, I can't select it. It's grayed out. So I'm like, what the heck? Why is media prediction selected is grayed out? But then I found this thing here, season preview, and we're 150-1 predicted to finish 14th place. So it is kind of not, we definitely, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if that's the season preview, and since then we've gotten better, or what's going on. I don't know why the media predictions are grayed out and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, we're going to ride this happy train for a while, and we're not going to talk about our wonderful finances, which we're doing fine financially. I'm not worried about that at all. Let's check out when we'll be back for our next match. I'm thinking we're going to come back at about the halfway point in the season, because we've only got 2-3 matches a month, which doesn't help really for bringing in money when you've got like 1 home match a month and 300 people show up. I mean, so yeah, you'd think maybe our finances would be in trouble, but they're not. So let's come back probably in December. Probably do 5 or 6 matches. We'll come back here for one of these 2 matches in December. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed the match, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new and want to consider subscribing, they're always appreciated. Take care, everybody. Work hard, have fun, get better, and we'll see you again in our next match with FC Slovan Rosic. Also, in December, there might be some more jobs opening, and our circle of walking is getting pretty big now. So moving at the midpoint in the season when some jobs open up in places like Hungary and stuff like that might be a possibility. We'll do a walking update on our next episode and talk a little bit more about that then. Take care, everybody. Bye.